Under the spotlight, the engines ignite. Gray hair shining in the track's light. An average man with a heart so vast. Widdowmaker proves legends outlast. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns. Every corner a champion's turn. Gr2's where he'll rule. A racing mind, the track his tool. King of the stream, chasing the apex. Living the dream, speed and skill in every lap. Even the pit crew gives him a clap. From city streets to mountain bends, he's got the grit that never ends. Not just a racer, he's racing soul. With every mile, he claims his goal. Fuel and fire, age defied. The legend rides with pride as his guide. Fat, wise, and unapologetically him. Taking on the world with an iron will. Master of the race, carving history. Leaving a trace, every stream. A road to explore, an average hero with so much more.
What I do know is it's going to be a really good track to finish the race on.
Buckle up tight, shift into gear. Widdowmaker takes the stage.
Unfortunately, there's no advertising.
Streaming live, it's Widdowmaker.
He's been fishing all day. I think he's got too much
The legend will thrive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive. King of the stream, chasing the apex. Living the dream, speed instead of life.
Let's have a look, see how Michael does today. As the plane lands behind him, into the bus stop. See him do 1, 2,
Widdowmaker,
3,
legend and foolproof.
but Barry has a
Under the spotlight, the engines ignite. Gray hair shining in the track's light. An average man with a heart so vast. lanes to circuits tight. It's grit and guts that fuel his fight. Not just a racer, but a true gent. Age and charm, his finest accent. From the garage door to the starting grid, he drives with flair, never hid. Laps and miles in perfect tune. A racing spirit beneath the moon. Legend of the track, precision driving, no looking back. A motorist heart, a racer's soul, taking each bend, aiming for the goal.
Uncontrollable, man.
So settle
It certainly
in.
is. I'll tell you in a few minutes about
Strap
my
yourself
exciting
in.
day with car
The game is
insurance.
strong. Widdowmaker leads the way. And
I've never been so angry in my
streaming
life.
live, it's Widdowmaker.
I do have angry issues when it comes down to things that are ridiculous and don't get sorted. So I suffer with a bit of what would you call it? It's a lack of compassion when it comes down to procedural failure.
Love the drive. We're passionate racing. Come alive. Join the journey. Love is the crew. The legend races for me and for you.
You know your issues with British Gas, Matthew? My insurance company just begs belief. No way. Well, thankfully, I terminated my contract with them today, so that's done. I won't settle for it. I know your hands are tied, but I voted with my feet today. Here's Damo. Good evening, Damo. We're gonna have one more thrash metal track,
Racing against time.
and then that'll be the start of the stream.
Under the spotlight, the engines ignite. Gray hair shining in the track's light. An average man with a heart so fast. Widdowmaker proves legends outlast. Pause for dramatic engine rumbles. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns every corner. A champion's turn. Gran Turismo's where you rule. A racing line, the track is evil. King of the stream, chasing the apex, living the dream. Speed and skill in every lap. Even the pit crew gives him a clap. From city streets to mountain bends, he's got the grit that never ends. Not just a racer, he's racing soul. With every mile he claims his goal. Fuel and fire, age defying, the legend rides
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's Friday night. It's the final night for the Gr2 League. This is Widdowmaker League 11. Who can believe we've done 11 leagues? But it's here. It's the final time. Let's have a look at the standings as we watch the guys go around the track. So if I activate my wheel and attempt to bring up the chat, which for whatever reason it won't do, there should be a screenshot. There we go. This is the standings as we go in tonight. Ginger Gandhi in 10th place with 94 points. That's one race removed. Fat Man in 9th on 108. Big Daz on 113. Big Daz missed the last race, so he's got no point drop. He's just the straight 4 results. Mikey in 7th place. Mikey's doing really, really well this season. His drop round was the first round, and as you can see, there's gradual improvement through the league there on 116. Az is in 6th. Az isn't racing tonight, unfortunately. He's out fishing all day. And then we get to the crunch. The top 5 really are quite close. There could be some big changes tonight. So Big Popper with the drop round on 163 in 5th. Damo in 4th on 166. Just 3 points between them. It's 7 points then to Widdowmaker. Widdowmaker in 3rd place with an average of 42. Big Bad Barry on 176 in 2nd with an average of 42. And then Javs in 1st place on 177. Also with an average of 42. Javs drops 32 points, Big Bad Barry drops 32, and Widdowmaker's lowest score was 37. So if we look at that in reverse, actually Widdowmaker is in 1st place with 210 points in total. So if everybody was to score low points tonight, Widdowmaker would win on 210. Big Bad Barry's on 208 and Javs on 209. So really it's anybody's game in that top 3 with really 4th and 5th fighting it out for 4th, and that's how it seems. It's really tight, just like the last league, and this is the way it's getting. So best of luck to all the racers tonight, and we'll see you on the track. And with that, somebody's already mentioned it in the chat, it is new car day tomorrow. I'm a little bit excited, but I've had an interesting day with car insurance companies. It started yesterday at midday when I sold the Mini left, and I did watch it go down the street, and I was regretting selling it, because the guy that bought it he's from a performance garage in Peterborough. He came back from his test drive that I let him do on his own, smiling ear to ear, and I said, "Did you find the sport button?" And he said, "I think so." And I said, "You must try the economy mode out on the way home, because the pops and burbles are tremendous." And he's like, "I didn't know it had economy." It's like, "Oh yeah, okay. You've got enough fuel to get you home, just." So Mini left, and then I got on the phone to my insurance company to cancel. Well, I wasn't going to cancel my insurance. I was going to upgrade to the new car. The Mini was about £860 a year because it's heavily modified. And it's not as modified as when I bought it, but it's now fixed and legal. At 5:30, they cut me off on the telephone, having waited all afternoon on hold, having spoken to 2 separate people and waiting for them to quote me for my new insurance. At 5:30, the phone went dead. So I was kind of spitting feathers last night, but I rang at 8:30 this morning to find them not starting work till 9 o'clock, so I then rang them at 9:04. At 9:14 I spoke to somebody and said, "I'd like to pick up on my car insurance quotation," and they said, "Yeah, that's fine, I'll put you through to the right department." At 9:51, so some 42 minutes later, I came off hold. I spoke to a really nice young lady, really nice. She was really helpful, and she did my quotation and put me through to the underwriters. And at 10:09, the phone hung up again. So it was already costing me £110 if I was going to cancel my insurance, and the only reason I was going to not cancel my insurance was to get a new quote. But after 5.5 hours of being on hold and being cut off twice, I thought, I'm going to leave it 10 minutes for them to phone me back, and they never. So at 10:16, I phoned up and just cancelled the insurance, and it still took 35 minutes to cancel the insurance. So at 1:01 this afternoon, 13:01, I got insured with a new company. So Yeah, Sterling Insurance, folks, don't use them. They're rubbish. It took them 3 days just to change my number plate when I took my private plate off. That's my moan for the day. It's time to get some practice. But yeah, big exciting day tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. The missus has approved mods. So, she's already got it. I bought her a new set of car mats. So, we it's not like Matthew's story. Matthew got a free holiday to Spain last week. He's just returned. Go on, Matthew, tell him what happened instead. Matthew's daughter now came to him on Wednesday and asked if he'd babysit the grandkids for a week while they went to Turkey. Happy days. The kids won't recognise him when they come back. They'll cry. Oh, that's mental. Oh, that's happy days. So again, music at the start, folks, is a music site called Suno. You can create AI music there. It'll create lyrics for you. It'll create music. If you ask it to create lyrics, it'll do it. But I brought my own lyrics from Microsoft Copilot. It doesn't cost anything to join on Suno. I put the link in the chat there. If you just want to have a mess around with doing some stuff, do jump in, have a look. There's the link to my channel. Just go and have a look and have a play. I think this is really fun. And if you like music and you like doing that kind of thing, it can do anything from dubstep to rock to punk to, I don't know, if you want it to do something in the style of Rick Astley, it will do. But at the end of the day, it's a good little bit of fun. And over the next couple of weeks, months, you're going to just hear different tracks. And we'll try and settle on a couple that will really sell off the Widdowmaker intro quite correctly. So there's a little bit of work going on behind the scenes to create a better intro to the channel. So we'll try and do that, and we'll see if we can get things a bit more interesting and try and be a bit more attractive. Anyway, tonight, let's get down to it. We're in the NSX GT 500-08. I'm going to run through my usual setup. So we're just going to go on hard tyres, set some laps, then move to mediums, then softs. As you can see, we're on hards. Let's give it a whirl. We'll try and get down to about 50% tank, and then make our way down to 25, and then hit some fast laps. It's the final round. This is where we enjoy a bit of Gran Turismo. This is what our signature track is here. This is the track that everybody that races on Widdowmaker knows, or should do. Good evening, Kian. So the two 420 guys are top of the tree tonight, based on dropped round position. I unfortunately have scored more points than most racers, and because I dropped the most points because of my best finishing, I lose more points, which is a bit of a swine. But my average is exactly the same as the other guys. I think it's between Jabs and Big Bag Barry. They're both going to be racing for the front. I think the bus stop is going to be the decider today. Tyre wear is going to be a real problem. It can be really heavy here, and we normally race this at night. So to race in the afternoon, as per the league times, is going to be different. Tyre wear is going to be slightly more, I think. But I reckon Big Bad Barry's been hard all season. From the first race, he's demonstrated just how fast that Lexus is. Jab's battled all season. He's really been hard to beat. And I reckon that 1, 2, 3 is going to be Big Bad Barry, Jabs, Widdowmaker. I reckon that's what it's going to be. I reckon there's only 2 points in it between Big Bad Barry and Jabs, and there's not that much in it. But I think the speed of the Lexus in Big Bad Barry's hands is going to take it. Has Big Popper got an opportunity from 4th place to sneak up to 3rd? Or if it's anything like last week at Watkins Glen and we had those glitchy issues, there could be some real big upsets. But I think if Big Papa can really make something happen, maybe get a qualifying point, maybe be fastest lap, be on pole, I think there's a chance he could close up a couple of places and really try and pick the bones out of the third place. I think he's got that opportunity. But yeah, my money would be on Barry, because he demonstrated in the first race just how fast he can be. I think I'm going to come 5th in the race, kind of thing. Well, I know he's not racing tonight. He's otherwise engaged. The truth of the matter is JB's finding it very difficult to get all the things he needs to do into the day. And when I've been seeing him after streams or on other nights, late at night when we're on the gaming server, he is knackered. Good evening Red, John Red, which is Chippy. Good evening, sir. We are slow, we're 2.29 seconds down, but we are on the hard tyres and we're still sliding the back end. Let's have a talk our way around the lap. So let's see at the end of this lap if we can point out to the spectators some of the key areas where this track's going to be decisive. Good evening, Silver Circler, welcome. And tomorrow morning I have plans to at least do some videos tomorrow morning before. I'm not setting off to collect the car until 2 PM. I've got around about a 70-mile drive to go and collect the car, and I'm booked in for 4 o'clock collection. So tomorrow morning I've got the opportunity to make a couple of videos, so we're going to go to Lego Maggiore and have a crack at the old 31 laps. I think we'll do 30 tomorrow. We'll save the 31 for another day, but then we're going to race Sophie in the same race. So that might be a Sunday morning video if we're not too sunburned after Saturday. It is immensely hot here. Absolutely, John. That Tuesday's race was a little bit strange. Just like tonight's going to be. Now, here we go. Here's a real situation about how different tonight's going to be. Normally when you arrive at the track, you are racing for a position. You're going to go and you're going to try and win the thing. You're going to qualify as fast as you can. Then you're going to try and win the race. And by winning the race, I mean you're going to try and come first. You don't have to. On Tuesday, I didn't have to win the race. I just had to come within X amount of positions of the guy behind me to not allow him to win the overall championship. It didn't matter whether he won the race or not. That was what Tuesday night was to me. Tactically, I had to do very well in the first race, try and improve a position, and in the second race, all I had to do was mark the card of the guy in front of me and just make sure I was anywhere where I needed to be behind him. He could pace me all the way around as far as I was concerned. So tonight, for me, it's 100% the opposite difference. Tonight for me is I am just going to be having to beat the guy in front. The biggest problem I've got is I know Jabs, Big Bad Barry, is going to be immensely quick. So what I have to do is make sure I can get behind him, then overtake him, and then force him. I've got to finish maybe 2 places ahead on the final race to get those extra points. and it's the opposite foot to which was on Jab's boot the other day, on Tuesday. And I've got to find a way to approach that final race to give myself the opportunity to get in front. And I haven't got it in my head yet how that's going to happen, whether that's going to be through strategy change or pitting slightly different, pushing a set of tyres different, running a different set of tyres. Here there's no elevation, it's 100% flat, this track, there's no change at all. I did review the race a little bit, but there was no complaints from any driver. I won't raise any issues unless anybody complains. I did have a few issues with what happened in the race. There were some incidents that happened that I thought, I think that race had genuinely had a reason to appeal. But if you don't appeal, I'm not going to interject. The race is the race. I expect everybody to race as a gentleman, and I expect everybody, if they cause an incident, to give that place up back to the person that's affected. So this race, this league has always run that way, and with no objection from anybody, I will not interfere with the race result. That's not how it works. So there were a couple of incidents where I would definitely have intervened and I would have definitely applied penalties, but with nobody complaining, I won't intervene. So back onto tonight's story. I intend to race exactly the same way as I did on Tuesday. I intend to go hard and fast. I intend to go hard and fast and try and get as high as I can in qualifying. I know I can be quick here. I know the physics have changed a lot and the track time here is much slower. Oh yeah, today's going to be a challenge. But anything can happen, and it always does, you know. I've won one league this season. Do I need to win another? I don't think so. But that's not the racer in me. I still want to try and win. Is this the fastest car? Good evening, Hayes. Is this the fastest car here? It can be in the right conditions. It's a hot afternoon. The sun is absolutely blazing down here and in the game. And I still think the bus stop is going to be the crucial bit. Look at me, 3.3 seconds off the fastest time on hards. Good evening, Norman, welcome. I need to close a web page. That one. It hasn't closed. Mediums. And I've still got that horrible, nasty cough, if anybody's interested. So, on to mediums. Let's see if we can start to close down that 3.3 and see if we can just find out how much quicker these tyres are. I'll just give that up to Mr. Mikey. I have done the same amount of practice that I do every week for this race, which is 0. Not technically true, is it? We did a bit of practice after Tuesday night, so we ran till about 10 past midnight with I think we did 5 or 6 races, did we? Can't remember. It was 3 races we did. 4 races. Big Popper joined us for the last race and showed us a clean pair of heels. And then it's always going to be interesting. This is a fantastic racing circuit. This is the next 24-hour event I want to do. I think so. I think the next 24-hour event to be here would be tremendous, and if we can do it in the GR2s again, or the GR1s, it would be immensely good. What's the deal for people joining the new Tuesday League? Join. The new Tuesday League is going to be the Camaro. We're going to have 2 weeks off season, so we're going to have 2 weeks practice. I believe we've had a request for a night, which I think is going to be next Friday, is going to be Spain Rallycross. We're going to run a full tree. We're going to run, I think it's 9 races, I think it is. And we'll do a full rallycross using whatever vehicle in the rallycross. Ooh, dear. Rallycross kind of category. 4-wheel drive rally cars kind of thing. But not the Escudo or the Audi Quattro. Azza's with us. Azza is watching in the crowd, but he's sunburnt to a crisp, I would suggest. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to have some off-season races. We're going to have one night here in the GR3s. That'll be next Friday. And then the 2 Tuesdays are going to be practice nights on using the new Tuesday night car, which is going to be the Camaro XLE, whatever it is. Yeah, ZL1 XLE, whatever it is, 1L, I don't know. I'll post up the information over the weekend. Yeah. But it's going to be GR3s next season on the Friday. Yeah, Azza's toasty. Yeah, thought he might be. My lap time on mediums, first one, was absolutely atrocious, but I did leave the circuit from that. No, I've not found the mediums very good this season or season. Is it? Congratulations, young sir. Happy days. Insurance goes down when you get insured with Saga, mate. Engine sound is drowning out voice. Okay, I'll have a little tweak at that. Let me find out which my control button is. Oh, sorry, Damo. That's mine. No, that's the audio engine. I know what it is. It's this one. It's that one. Try that. How is that? Is that better, chaps? I'll try and put a better lap in next time. Although we're pit stopping this time. I've made it up to 7th. You've got a mate. Well, ask him to join from next week. Red, John, Chippy. Ask him to join next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, and start to get the feel of the group. If you've got a mate who wants to race, there's no issues at all. I say he has to friend me on PSN, doesn't he? So Widdowmaker 10144 to be able to join the lobby. Subscribing on the channel is not required. All he has to do is friend me on PSN. Yeah, sorry, I left the controls on for the music, which is also the desktop feed. Because I play the PlayStation through my PC before it picks up all the audio, so if I wanted to include like Discord audio in the stream, I just have the PC on and Discord, and it can pick up all the audio of anybody chatting. So well, if I wanted the music at the start, I turn the desktop audio on and it brings it. I forgot to turn it off. That's 100% my fault. My apologies. So 141.496 and I should have gone to the pits. A 148.28 puts me up to 5th. We're pitting this time. I've actually been on the whiskey since around about 7 o'clock, so my nerves aren't quite as frayed as they would be normally. So cheers everybody. Bit of Irish whiskey today. Not that I should be, but hell, if you only live once. Oh, a shish kebab. 3.5 weeks of penalties about to be applied. Wow. I was actually watching just before we were eating tea before I came upstairs, watching a YouTube videos of no-nos in NASCAR. And we're watching a particular event at Daytona where Dale Earnhardt Jr. pit maneuvered somebody coming along the back straight. I've not been drinking at all, Norman. No, I had water with it. I did have water with it. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. tips this guy out and puts him into the wall, which then writes off probably 30% of the field. And my missus said that looks so deliberate it was untrue. And I thought, nah, Dale Jr. is not that kind of racer. He doesn't do that. Then they watched it back and watched it, and you can actually see the intent. It was quite impressive. Quite impressive. I was quite amazed. Tut tut. Yeah, it's the way it is, my friend. We're not causing any problem. I had 3 ice cubes in it, so it's perfectly road legal. And we're actually washing it down with a large glass of Jim Beam and Pepsi Max, so no issue at all. We're keeping hydrated in this hot heat. The doctors suggest over a pint of fluid an hour. Yeah, Jim Beam's come into effect. It's to try and make me sleep tonight, even though that's a complete misnomer. Alcohol does not help you sleep. It does not. No, new car day is not going to be delayed at all, is it? I've got to be just the same. Somebody said it's like Christmas Eve or like the night before you go on holiday. It's just the way it is. But it's so late in the day tomorrow. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 100 miles south. So the wife's already asked me to drive her car down because she doesn't want to drive, which is fine, I guess. Right, let's put a hot lap in. Let's see if we can get anywhere near that 139. Really light on fuel. Oh, we've only got half a lap. We're not going to do it. Oh. What a cheese wedge. I'm thinking we need to go in and take some fuel. But we're already almost a second up. Yeah, go back to the pits, take fuel, Widow. Come on. What am I going to do when the summer comes? I have no idea. So I've been working from home today and yesterday because I don't have a car. Well, I do, but technically I haven't got a car that's legal. The Subaru's downstairs, but I can't drive the Subaru because it needs some welding work, and as Subarus do as they get older, they get a bit rusty. So ours just needs a bit of floor welding before I'm legally allowed to take it out, and it's got to be safe. So I've worked from home the last 2 days, and I've worked in my computer room where I have the rig, etc. I've got a desk and I've got my PC set up. And just after lunch today I went downstairs and realised it was so much cooler downstairs. It was untrue. So I had a shower. When the missus came home from work, we went out shopping, and I realised that I could actually wear jeans and a t-shirt out this evening because the wind that's outside is really, really cool. It's a cold wind. But I've been sat inside this house and it has been absolutely baking. The roof has been taking the heat of the sun. It's been heating the house up. It is so hot. And, well, actually, it's not that hot. So expect me to come home tomorrow, and when you see me on Sunday, I will probably be burnt to a crisp because the wife's car's a soft top, and if we're travelling 100 miles south, it's going to be hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes drive, depending on the traffic. I'm going to get burnt to a crisp, aren't I? I know I am. And at my age, receding hair that's grey, you know, that kind of thing, my forehead's going to be burnt to crap, isn't it? We know it is. So it's either factor 50 or a hat. And then it's going to be my nose that's burnt, you know. It's one of them. Right, let's see if we can... I'm down to 7th. Big Bad Barry first. Big Popper second. Fat Man third. Damo fourth. Jabs in 5th. Mikey in 6th. We've got to put a lap in, and then we've got to do the driver intros, so... That's effectively how you take that bus stop. I know Big Popper was asking me in the week, how far can you push that bus stop? You can really push that bus stop. You can have tyres on the grass. As long as you keep the other 2 tyres on the yellow stuff, you're fine. See the shortcut there? You can really shortcut this corner. This one not so much. Just use as much of the track as you can to keep your speed up. There we go, 0.8 up. Just a third of the way into the circuit. Oh, 2 counter steer corrections there. A whole second up now. So we'll be 0.7 up. And we are still using counter steer and traction control 1. Into 4th gear really early. Up 1.3. So I think we're going to do a 39.3 here, maybe 39.4. Is that going to be right if we keep it low? I don't think we're going to go purple. 39.3, so into 2nd. That's kind of where we expect to be. So it's time to go and introduce the drivers. Silver says, buy a hat, because I think it's going to rain. Got caught coming home, won't get caught again. That sounds like a lyric from a song. JB, it was raining at JB's house last night. He's been raining since like 7 o'clock yesterday till after midnight. We haven't had rain since like February, so it's been incredibly dry here, and the garden shows it. So let's have a look at who's who. Fastest guy on the circuit then is Big Bad Barry. He's a 1:39.047 and he's 0.371 up. Big Popper just starting a new lap, 0.371 down. And yeah, I do have that horrible cough. I apologise profusely. Chris Rea. I thought it was. I didn't know it was Chris Rea, but I thought it was a song. So Big Popper there. We've almost been with him a whole lap. He is certainly setting the pace out there, chasing the big boys and proving that he's intending to try and take that third place tonight. Javs is currently the league leader on point countback, 0.5 away from the front. He's got to do enough tonight to just keep the boys behind him. That's what he's got to do. Just pace note his way through, be as fast as he can, and I'm 100% sure, confident that Javs has got the ability to take the win tonight. And I don't mean necessarily the win of the race, but the win of the league. He's certainly showed his pace. He's got the confidence. He's got the skills. I'm sure he can. Fat Man. Now, Fat Man livery. I can't see, it's dark. What's he racing tonight? Red Bull with the Thrustmaster logo on the top there, just displaying his new wheel. Fat Man settling into a new wheel, so we expect more from him next season. Now he's going to be in the direct drive world. But genuinely think Fat Man's showing real signs of improvement since the new wheel. And before, it's just the evolution of Fat Man. He will come on strong and he will be somebody to contend with, I'm 100% sure. But he's 0.743 back from the front as we see him fly through the bus stop. Damo is 0.073 behind Fat Man in his Takata liveried car. It's a default livery, I believe, but it's still a decent livery. I really like that one. It's a decent livery. I really like that. But I think it's probably modified. I'm sure there's a Liverpool badge and Irish flag on there somewhere. Definitely. You're welcome. As Damo just pops up to fourth because Big Popper retreats. He's going to go for a quick adjust before the race, I would suggest. Mikey in fifth, 1.172 back. So Mikey again is just demonstrating his ability to improve, and he improves every week. He is certainly, you can tell from his points per championship that he's getting there. Now that he's a manual driver, he is certainly much more of a challenge to overtake, certainly on the track. He's much quicker everywhere. Gandhi is, again, improving as those brakes glow bright orange coming into the bus stop. And Gandhi's showing his sixth there, but the gap to the guy in front is 1.74 seconds. I think it'll be closer than that through qualifying. Qualifying is 8 minutes away. I'm going to just make sure I've got my qualifying tyres on, do my setup, and then we will come to the guys back at the front. Big Bad Barry it is. Silver Surfer says his favourite livery is the Toyota Minolta, which is, in all fairness, is a real iconic livery. I'm a massive fan of the Gulf livery on any car. I think it suits pretty much every racing car out there, the Gulf livery. I think it's tremendous. That Minolta livery is, yeah, it's an iconic car that was first seen on, definitely. What I like about Big Bad Barry is his helmet. It's blooming excellent. The big eyes, the wolf-type mouth is just brilliant. Good evening, Thorskin.
Big Barry's helmet. Good evening, Thorskin. What's going on there?
If you listen closely, Thorskin is an extremely difficult name to say. It starts with a TH, not an F. Thank you. Think about it. Oh, it's funny. So we're just prepping now. This is real critical time. This getting settled in, getting ready for the race. It's night time at the minute in Daytona. It's going to go back to daytime on soft tyres with a full tank when we go to qualifying. It's 10 minutes of qualifying. It's difficult here, as you see Fat Man make that spin. It is difficult. You've got that situation where it's 1.5 minutes a lap. You're going to do 4.5 minutes for the first 3 laps. You're going to come into the pit. You're going to pit, take a set of tyres. You're not going to refuel. Then you've got 4.5 minutes again. Then you've got 1 more lap to do, and that flying lap has got to be your best one. Qualifying here has really got to be on point. You can't get stuck behind anybody. You've got to have a free track in front. If you can get a bit of a draft, get an overtake, you're going to make probably 0.3, 0.4 of a second coming down to the start-finish line. If you time 2 drafts perfectly, one on the back straight before the bus stop, then one on the finishing straight, you're going to make 0.6 of a second. It will be so critical. Let's just show everybody again what the situation is now with the league and where it stands. Let's just have a flick back to the league position. Let's get everybody to a bit of a frenzy and suggest where the chance is going to be and how close it is. So there it is. If we're looking in 5th place, Big Popper on 194 with the total points. Damo is also on 194, but if you do the count back, remove the lowest points, Big Popper is on 163 and Damo is on 166. So there's a massive battle there for 4th and 5th. They're so close. Would I suggest that there's possible of taking 3rd place? It's 10 points between them. If you look at it without countback, there's 16 points to the top of the table, to 3rd place. So probably 16 points is too much to take on. But if there's 10 points, if you look at it with the adjustment, it's a real interesting way it's going to be. Look at the top 3 racers. Widdowmaker on 210 total points. Big Bad Barry on 208. Javs on 209. If you remove the lowest score scored by anybody, Javs has the lowest score, tied with Big Bad Barry. Both of them have 32. Widdowmaker's lowest score is a 37. So Widdowmaker goes to 173. Big Bad Barry goes to 176. And Javs to 177. If we didn't do the count back, Widdowmaker would be 1st, Jav 2nd, Big Bad Barry 3rd. It would be a totally different mindset going into the race. Widdowmaker would be watching the other 2, thinking, right, all I've got to do is be 1 place behind Javs, 2 places behind Big Bad Barry in both races. I've got this sewn up. It's not the case. Javs has got that advantage. He's 4 points ahead of Widdowmaker. He's 2 places ahead for the final race. So if it finished Javs, Big Bad Barry, Widdowmaker in the final race, Big Bad Barry takes the win. What can you do? It is a real complex situation. It's only going to come out. It's got to start with qualifying. qualifying has got to start the process. 1 minute warning, gentlemen. Good evening, Simon Lofthouse. It is really, really close. With only 8 races in the pack, it makes it even tighter. There are plenty places available, so if anybody is watching and they want to join in next season, come and join us. All you need to do is be friends on my PSN, that's Widdowmaker 10144, and you've got access to the lobby. Just race us the way we want to race, and we will include everybody. There's 16 places in the server, there's only 8 taken. See if we can fill it. It would be really nice to have lobbies that are really full, and I was thinking 2 seasons ago that we'd be really enjoying full lobbies, but it hasn't been the case. We're half a lobby, so if we can fill up, that would be tremendous. If you're a little bit worried about racing with the faster guys, don't. There is everybody in here of all sorts of skill levels. All you have to do is join in and want to race, and you will get faster. Right, gentlemen, we are into that final minute. I'm going to give it that 10-second warning. Big Popper, are you sat and ready to go? I'll just wait on Big Popper a moment because he's carrying an injury at this moment in time, and we just want to make sure he's comfortable and ready to go. And funnily enough, adverts have just come on my stream, so let's... Good evening, Chris. Big Popper's ready to go. So I'm going to hit that start button. Well, not with my mouse, I'm not. Here we go. It's qualifying, gentlemen. Get stuck in. It's the last race of the season. Best of luck to everybody, and may the best man win. There we go. We're off. 6 laps, 7 laps maybe in the 10 minutes. Let's see what we can do. I'd love to be on the front row. Front row's where we want to be sitting, so ideally we want a good outlap. We want a gap behind us. We don't want anybody sat in our air. We don't want to be giving anybody any sort of advantage, because we'll be punching the hole in the air, being the first man on the track. And we won't have the advantage of following anybody. So we don't want to over scrub the tyres, but we're going to, because we're going to drive it hard. What we know is 10 times out of 10 is the shortest route on Gran Turismo works every time. Take the shortest route, you're going to be fast around the track. So you're going to see just how much I'm going to cut this apex here, and we got it wrong going in. No penalties though. Use as much of the grass as you can. There we go. Revving up to the first lap. Keep low to the yellow line. Hug the yellow line as much as possible. We learnt that from the time trial a couple of weeks ago. Stay on the yellow line, you're going to be faster. If we can make it to the front row, we'll be really happy. Kind of expecting 5th, but front row would be tremendous. Yeah, slamming the brakes. forcing the car to slow down. Coming down to 7 minutes 10 remaining. I often look at the lead table at this point on the left hand side, the positions, and wonder whether that is the expected fastest lap times based on position on the track, or is it just the position on the track? So it's currently Widdowmaker, Mikey, Fat Man, Damien, Popper, Javs, Gandhi, Big Bad Barry. We want to see something in the 39s for this lap. Oh, it's slow with the 40.5, but we have got a full tank of fuel. 6 minutes 24 remaining. We're going to go into the pits this time. So Fat Man goes top, Big Popper second. Fat Man gets a 1:39.6, which is where I thought we needed to be. We're fourth. Damo is in third. Big Popper second. It's very rare that I qualify first. That extra point would be so useful. We're going into the pit. We've got 2 hits at this fastest lap as we drop down to 5th. Big Bad Barry drops into 4th. We'll be on the 3rd row. As we approach the halfway point. Does that mean we're not going to get the last lap in? That's a question. Don't know. We should get him in, shouldn't we? Mikey Followers is in. Mikey is actually just 0.1 behind us. He's a 10th behind our time. That's a good time by Mikey. So, Fat Man leads, he's in the pits. Big Popper in the pits also in second. Damo in third into the pits. All of them on 77. We got 76%. Mikey used that bit extra, 75%. So that would suggest running into the heavy air, we burn more fuel. Or I'm not coast and rolling enough. Let's see, we're down to 6th. Javs. Oh, Big Bad Barry goes top of the tree now. Followed by Javs. That could be absolutely intense for the first race if that's the result. Not forgetting, the results in the first race can really also affect the outcome of the league. Putting points on the board, there's only 1 point difference between each place, but putting those points on the board in the first race could also really assist the process. Really could. I haven't talked about the science of dropping the most points. If I scored more than 37, my 37 drops. These guys score more than 32, their 32 drops. It could go any sort of way, couldn't it? So that's the outlap. Now we're on the good one. This is the most important lap. We missed that apex. Both Big Bad Barry and Javs are going to take on their final lap with the lowest amount of fuel and their best tyres. They've set their fastest lap on their hardest worn tyres with the most fuel, which is really interesting. I'm half a second up, so I'm kind of expecting to go into 4th stroke 3rd if I can nail this bus stop, which I think I screwed up. Yeah, we lost 0.2, and I'm not going to gain a place at this point, so I've got to really make my last lap really be the one. I'm going to stay in 6th, which gives me a massive disadvantage just outside, so we are where we are. Let's see if we can improve something. We're just fractionally there. I felt the back end of the car snap just then. Oh, we're down. .11 seconds remaining, so it's all into this last lap. Everybody's on their last lap now. Fourth gear all the way through there. That was pretty good. We made up 0.261. That'll put us into 5th. We just have to hug this line, and we are not as well as we thought we'd be, but it is what it is. That's us done. Nipping to 5th place. We just beat Damo. We pipped him to the line. We're plus half a second, 0.4 back. Fat Man in 4th, 0.231. Positions finish as they are, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big Bad Barry and Javs are battling it out on that last one. In all fairness, they really have just got to sew this up, and it's their championship. Whichever one can take it, that extra point's going to help Big Bad Barry to overtake Javs. But we know Big Bad Barry's going to be fast here. There he is. And that's it, done. Just Gandhi running. 1 minute 41 remaining. There it is. Happy days. Turn the chat back on. Great qualifying. We'll take... There's only one screenshot to take. That makes it easy. Post those results. Plus screenshot. You guys can see me do this, so you can see when I get it wrong. Let's talk our way through it then. In 8th place, Ginger Gandhi. He is 0.35 back, which is approximately where he was in qualifying, a 142.698. Mikey in 7th, just 1.46 back, a 140.6. Damo in 6th, just got pipped at the post, a 139.989. He is 0.8 seconds back, so 6th place to 1st within a second, which is pretty decent. Widdowmaker in 5th, a 139.886, which was his fastest lap all night, even in practice, a 0.7 back from the front. Fat Man, who was looking promising, finishes in 4th, 0.5 back with a 139.6. So that could have seen Fat Man in second. He was 400s up coming through the bus stop and then got a penalty coming across the bus stop, which is a shame. He was 0.52 back, so that would have seen him 0.1 behind Big Bad Barry, so that would have messed the front up. But Big Popper in third, which is a great finish, 0.461 behind, 139.624. Javs, who is leading the group at the moment, he's a 139.4, 0.24 behind. Big Bad Barry in first, a 139.163. Which is a tremendous lap. That is awesomely quick, and that gives Big Bad Barry that extra point, which puts him tied with Javs, I would suggest, for the win. So as we go into this first race, change your tyres, gentlemen. If everybody's in the room, Big Popper looking for your signal. We will get this first race underway. Good luck, gentlemen. Just waiting on a swift text from Big Popper to say he's good. And I'd rather do that than just guess. Big Popper likes to stand up between events and just work his shoulders out. Is that the first post from Chris P? Have I already said hello to Chris? Good evening, Chris. So Big Popper's good to go. 10-second warning, gentlemen. It is 21:31. I'm going to hit that start race button. Hope everybody's got the right tyres on. Nobody's messed up all season. Here we go. It is a 20-minute race on hard tyres only. It's Daytona. It is the best race of the season. It's the final one. It's so close. Best of luck to everybody. It's a standing start with penalties. Let's keep turn one clean and we'll see you at the end. Best of luck, gentlemen. Eat a foot on the brake. That's the key bit. So we're starting on the third row in fifth place. We get the inside line for this one, and we are rubbish. We are rubbish on the start at this point. Following Big Popper, he will be like lightning away. Fat Man on our right hand side. We don't want him to close out. He's just pulled across. We don't want to hit the ghost wall on the inside. Whoever's on my right hand side, will try and give them room. Now this is all about tyre wear. Big Popper pressurising from third place. Oh, I've just taken a hit from the rear. Damo's just got damage on the front. I'm lucky I got away with that. Big Popper had an issue. Javs has slipped to place. Fat Man's... No, Javs hasn't slipped to place. Fat Man's made it past Big Popper. Big Bad Barry's running that high line round the outside. I tried that a couple of times on Tuesday night. It does work. Let's see who's got the most through. Batman's not got it. Points on the door are what matter. We're in the slipstream. We're 1.6 seconds back. All three cars have the slipstream, except the car at the front, of course. We are go, go, go. The back end just wanting to grip and go. Don't worry about the purples. Everybody gets them lap 2. It was going to go then. That high line is an unusual one to run. We're just outside the draft at 0.8. Yeah, just outside. We're losing time all the way. We made up time. The cars in front are not hugging the yellow line, but I need to come out just that little bit to try and... Oh, Jav's had a penalty. I did not know about that. That's a shocker. That can make the difference. That was bus stop penalties. Oh, I thought the bus stop might come in. I'm saying that I could fall foul to a bus stop penalty anytime soon. Big Bad Barry takes a twitch from the rear end. We saw that. That kept him off the throttle for a fraction of a second. Watch him take that high line. Big Popper challenging on the low line, which I think is the right thing to do. But then you're running the shorter distance. Big Bad Barry gets the run off the hill. Big Popper has the fastest lap of the race. .140.930, and if we can, we're just going to try and put Big Popper back into that draft. He's just dropped out of it, so we're going to do the NASCAR thing and give him the bump, and then we're going to split out right, and we're just going to give him time to make that corner. Fastest lap of the race with the Widdowmaker, 140.5. And a courtesy of the draft. And a really good bus stop. Javs is 3.3 seconds back. Those penalties are real killer. You don't really want to get penalties through the bus stop. Nobody wants them. Using first gear to get round the corner there. I don't know which is the best line. That high line or the low line is... It gets made up by running off the hill, definitely. We come off the bus stop so much better by keeping in fourth gear. We'll give Big Popper the chance and the opportunity to... he's going to do the same as we did. 1.16 seconds back to Big Bad Barry. We need to make the most of this opportunity. Chase down Big Bad Barry. Try and get him into our sights. Got real good grip with the rear tyres at the minute. 5 laps in, 12 minutes 37 remaining. We're on the purples again. I'm going to try and run the draft line behind Barry. We're 0.56, so if we can gain, we're doing the right thing. It's a quicker car. We're holding with him. That's good. That's the right thing to do. We're still purple by 0.373, so we are making progress here. We let it wash wide. We washed out underneath the rear wing of Barry there, but we get a penalty as well. That's an absolute twonk. Ah! Don't need that. So we're going to set this up for Big Popper to take the bonus. Javs has dropped down to 5th. So now we've got a real hard charge. 11 minutes 20 seconds. That 1 second penalty happened because we washed out with the car in front of us. We couldn't make turn 3. And I wasn't on the throttle through 2 at all. And if you watch some laps, I will be on the throttle in 2. I was just letting the car coast through because I knew we had overspeed. It didn't help at all. Look, we're purple again. So still purple. That extra penalty, that penalty killed us. 142.4. Let's hope that's the only one we get. Yeah, Barry's absolutely motoring. And we've lost 0.2. Getting the draft behind Barry was massive. We've got to catch up this next lap. This next lap is crucial. We've got to make the gain here. If we're going to do anything, we've got to make it up this lap without killing the tyres, because these tyres are going to be touch and go. Need to get within 0.75 of Big Popper. And if Big Popper's within 0.75 of Barry, we both have the same twitch. Fuel load is coming down, so the weight is reducing in the car. The lap times are generally getting faster. 8 minutes 37 to go. We're half a second up on purple. There's a chance of a 39 here. We were really backed out the throttle there. It's a 40.3. And we're 1.2 back. Big Popper's got the draft. Definitely. He can push on Big Barry now. There's 40.501. We matched the fastest lap. I've got to hold this together. They're going to start racing. They're going to start slowing each other down. Damo's in 4th. Fat Man's in 5th. Javs is down to 6th. Seven minutes 20 remaining of the race. That's round about 4 laps. Whatever line they got to take, I've got to follow the closest car. Big Papa's gone high. I've got to take high. Minus 0.242 behind the fastest lap. Let's see if we can get this right. Oh, I slid out through 2. Can't get the car to grip. We lost half a second. Big Papa didn't gain either. Big Papa is 0.6 behind Big Bad Barry though, so he's got the opportunity to keep that gain. 6 minutes 20 remaining now as we go across the line. My rear right is just starting to feel the pain. Big Papa is with him. I'm gonna just make a tactical change. Try and load up the fronts a bit. At the minute, I'm not really feeling under pressure in terms of for the league. We're doing okay from the position we're in. I would like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the rain, but I'd like to be actually closer to Big Papa. We're making minor gains here. 4 minutes 45 remaining. Big Bad Barry is demonstrating his prowess here of speed and knowledge of this track. Big Papa not going to be outsmarted. He's going to also demonstrate his knowledge and speed around this track. I've got a bit of a sweat on, I must admit. Every time I get near to these guys, the front end just washes out. It's unbelievable. 3 minutes 35 remaining as I speak now. Big Bad Barry just covering the inside line down into the bus stop. You can't blame him for that. Praying I don't get a penalty. Praying I don't get a penalty. Just got to slide up to the back of Big Papa now. A fastest lap of the race on old tyres would be tremendous on lap 10. There it is, a new fastest lap of the race. That's an extra point. That puts me in second place from Big Papa, really. Oh, Barry gets 2 tyres on the grass. We've got the catbird seat here. We can see everything that's going on. Batman's in 4th, Damo's in 5th, Jav's in 6th, Mikey 7th, with Ginger in 8th. Big Bad Barry's car was all over the place there. He did brilliantly well to save that. My right rear is sucking eggs. It really is. There's 2 laps to go. This one and the next one. I've got to be so careful here coming into this bus stop. I think I've just pulled a penalty again. 2 tyres on the grass. I haven't. So lucky. Let's give Big Papa the nudge he needs. I've got 1.3 laps of fuel. Oh, this could be interesting. I think the Lexus has got tremendous fuel saving. I think the Lexus will be so good on fuel. I took the inside line purely so I could see my corner then. That wasn't anything about shadowing Big Papa. I was just looking for my line. I got to try and set up to be so close coming in and out the bus stop. I think I've blown it. Too much of a gap. I've got to try and slingshot Big Papa to the point where I can be on the back of Big Bad Barry. I think I'm too far back. Yeah, too far back. Big Papa got it right through there this time. And this is how it's going to finish, I believe. Tremendous first race. My voice is suffering already. I've spoke so much. 0.3 on the fuel. Gandhi finishes first because the timer's gone. Big Bad Barry's going to take the win. Big Papa so close for second. A tremendous second place. We managed third. Oh, man.
Good race, gents.
Good race. Wowzers. That was hardcore. That was proper fast. That was tremendous. Absolutely great driving by Big Bad Papa. Big Bad Barry and Big Papa. Great driving. Fuel was so tight on that 10 laps. Really tight for me. So third place with the fastest lap. That gives us the extra points. So that puts us joint second on points, which gives me an improve over Javs. Big Bad Barry gains 1 point. Oh, that's so close. Screenshot. Screenshot is taken. Now we do that. Plus screenshot. I think it's that one. There it is. Did that happen? No, it didn't happen. It's that one. Send to send. There we go. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. You arrive at the really crucial point. So let's just review this one. That was a great race by Big Bad Barry. Anyway, Ginger Gandhi just unfortunately the 1 lap down because of the timing. His fastest lap of 1:43.4. Mikey in 7th, 37 seconds back from the leader with a 1:41.8. Javs.
Quite great until I noticed that I had 0.7 of a last lap.
So Mikey says he was hounding in on Javs, hauling him in hand over fist until he realised his fuel was tight. Then he's had to change his fuel map. So some 4.8 seconds back behind. 4.6. I can't do the maths. 4.8 seconds back behind Javs. But 6th place for Javs. Now, Javs unfortunately got penalties coming through when he was in 2nd place, coming through the bus stop. And that, I don't know what happened, but he finished 32.4 seconds back. Fastest lap of 1:42.2. Maybe got damage, probably, which probably hampered his race. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Mikey. So Damo in 5th. He was at 1 point chasing me down, I think. 12.27 seconds back. A 1:40.7 is no slouch whatsoever. Fat Man in 4th. Again, saw him in my mirror chasing me down 9.6 seconds back. A 1:40.3 just outside the fastest lap. Probably would have taken it if I hadn't have done much more, because on was that lap 9 or 10 that I set that fastest lap? So it was 1:40.5 at that point, but that wasn't far off the front, Fat Man. Was I? Oh, okay. So faster through the start finish. Okay. Javs had rear damage, unfortunate. Oh, it's a shame. I know somebody hit me from the rear. I think it was Damien hit me in the rear going into turn 4. Maybe Damien got some damage, I don't know. But yeah, unlucky Fat Man. It was a great race. Widdowmaker finished in 3rd with the fastest lap of 1:40.2. That's an extra point. 1.02 seconds back from the front. The Big Popper with a tremendous race. Didn't seem to put a foot wrong at all race. No penalties. 0.182 back from the leader. It was almost a side-by-side finish. A 1:40.5. Which a tremendous result for Big Papa. Really good race. I know you were looking forward to this one. I know you've been working on it all week. So well done. Great race. And Big Bad Barry, faultless to a T. 20.23 minutes for the race time. A fastest lap of 1:40.6. Didn't need the fastest lap. Was just controlling the race from the front. Didn't really at all look in any worry. Had the odd snap, but was keeping it in control. But a tremendous victory for Big Bad Barry, which unfortunately puts him on to the final place of the grid for race 2. But congratulations to 1st and 2nd. Great points, well rewarded. Let's go and set the new grid up. I need to do that thing. If anybody's going for a smoke, just bear with me while I load up the track. And you can go and get your smoke without an issue. Race 2, load, okay, change settings, put your tyres on. Big Popper bumped Javs, that's why I waited in the infield. Apologies for caused his damage. Ah, I see, understood. Yeah, that's why he went off. I remember that, yes. Unlucky. Racing incidents do happen. I'm not calling it a racing incident without looking, but bumping under braking is often the way things go. And I appreciate you letting back on the track in front, which was the way it is. Oh, I need to put tyres on, you donut. We're going to put the mediums on, just so everybody knows. And then we're going to set the grid. Just waiting for Big Bad Barry and Javs to tyre up and join the league. I'm just going to load up my screenshot, which is this one. Just Big Bad Barry then, who's probably out smoking. I'll start the league because I know where he's going. So Widdowmaker goes all the way down. Big Popper goes all the way down. Gandhi goes all the way up. Javs goes down a couple. Fat Man goes behind the Widdowmaker. Damo goes behind there. Don't think that's right. Javs. Ginger. Mikey. Javs, Damo, Fat Man, Widow, Big Popper, and there's Big Bad Barry. Change grid order. Big Bad Barry is in the right spot. Right, gentlemen, it is 21:59. You've got a couple of minutes. I'm not going to rush you. This is the big one, so this is all for everything. All for everything. It is the big one. I'd be ready if you give us a minute one. You've got 2 minutes, my friend. There's no rush. Just let me know when you're there and when you're happy. have your 5-minute pee break, your tea break, your coffee break, whatever it is you need to do. There's no rush tonight. Wow. This is going to be hardcore. So the current standing then, if we talk about it, Jav's lost out the biggest. He failed to make the points in the second race, but he's now got the massive advantage. His second row, he's got the advantage to be able to jump to the front and start to lead the race out. You'll be in when we start, okay. Good morning, Doug. We're good. Big Bad Barry has the biggest disadvantage, but he is... he's made up 2 points on Javs, maybe more. I still think the challenge is with me getting to the front or anywhere near the front. If I can finish ahead of any of the 2 guys that are in front of me, we are where we need to be. But it's all about the strategy. So, without further ado, it's 22:00. Is everybody in the room? Is everybody ready to go?
Good luck, everyone. Good luck, gentlemen.
I'm ready to give that 10-second warning verbally. So 10-second warning up. I'm hoping Big Bad Barry and Javs, who aren't in the chat, are able to pick up on that. But as my clock down here goes to 9:01, I will hit that. It's 10:01 technically. I only changed the clock down here a week before the clock's changed, and I shouldn't have bothered because it's now an hour out. But as soon as that goes to 9:01, I'm going to change. I'm going to hit the start button. And for the last time this season, I'm going to call out the race and the start conditions. And we're going to go down to the wire. And we will start the final race at Daytona. Another good season under the belt. Really enjoyed it so far. So we've gone 10:02. Let's go. Here's the 10-second warning. Here it is. It's a 40-minute race, gentlemen, using mediums and soft tyres. It's a standing start where penalties do apply. It's the final race of the season. Turn 1's always tight. Watch out for the ghost wall on the inside. And let's make it a clean race. Let's get to the end with no incidents. And best of luck, and thanks everybody for a fantastic season. We'll see you at the end. And here we go. 6th place. What can we do? Going to make these mediums go 16, 17 minutes if we can. We have a massive miss. Big Popper's gone. Big Bad Barry's gone away. Going to go around the outside if we can. There's an incident there in turn 1. Big Popper is off to the right. Oh, Mikey's just come across my front. Excuse the phrase. So, Jav's out first. Fat Man second. Big Bad Barry in third. Mikey in fourth. Widdowmaker in fifth. Gandhi in sixth. Damien seventh and Big Popper in eighth. I wonder if Damien and Big Popper had an incident there in turn 1. 2 cars never go into one. So the key for this race for me is not to get penalties. If I get penalties, I'm screwed. A penalty cost me last race. He could have waited till the stream had finished. Who's that? Who's the dirty man? Oh, you mean Mikey. Understood. I just sneaky to get down the inside of Mikey there. He actually ran wide under brakes there. There was no contact between him and me at all. Just got to avoid the penalties. That's what the key thing is here. I think everybody's gone on mediums. So let's chill into where we are. Let's just relax. Let's try and get through here with no penalties. Big Bad Barry picks up 2.5. Oh, that's absolutely criminal. How does he get 2.5 per seconds for that? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That's like having 2 punctures. That's terrible. Jav's fastest lap of the race, a 1:42.32. Let's call out the leaders. Jav's in first, Fat Man second, Widdowmaker third, Mikey fourth, Big Bad Barry in fifth, Big Popper in sixth, Damo in seventh. Gandhi in eighth. Javs has to win this race to have any sort of chance of anywhere in the league. Mikey being ahead of Big Bad Barry is a massive help. And it really is now just about getting it to the end. 35.25 to go. Oh, that's a horrible time amount of time. It's penalty corner that. You just got to be so careful. Brake balance should be middle. Yes, it is. Happy with that. How far will these mediums go? That's the question. Fat Man is on the back bumper of Javs. He's managed to get in that draft. Oh, Fat Man's lost it. Fat Man's hit the inside wall, the ghost wall that we talk about so often. It's the tyres, they just stick out. And he's pounded into there. That's such a shocker. Oh. And as Silver Surfer says, a lot can happen. There it is. Mikey into third, Big Bad Barry into fourth. Strategy is going to play a massive part in this race. It's hot here at Daytona. I can feel the sun through the windscreen of the car. Javs is just breaking away. He's 3.4 seconds clear. Norma says keep it smooth. I'm gonna try. Javs is running good, consistent laps. He's doing as much as he possibly can. Batman has the fastest lap of 1:39.58. Fat Man's currently running down his 7th after that turn 1 incident. This might start to feel a little bit mundane. It might start to feel a little bit like it's a bit of a run-of-the-mill process, but we're into this routine now, 32 minutes remaining, where it's all going to be about strategy. Who can make the gains? Who can be faster through? A Clarkson special water cooling system. Just dump pints on my head. Yeah, that's they built that water cooling system in that electric car, didn't they? I'm gonna have a reach for a drink, actually. Fat Man still holds that fastest lap. Big Bad Barry has now made his way past Mikey. The tarmac seems so hot coming through there. It's like the tarmac looks so sticky. The sun reflects up off the track like it does here, and it just looks so hot. Javs has made his way out to 4.1. 4.2, much quicker through there. Big Bad Barry 3.3 back. Tried to blast my way through there. We are past the 25% stage. We're less than 30 minutes now. Need to push these tyres on for as long as they'll go. Need another 7 minutes out of them, hopefully. Now, I don't know whether, after the last race, whether the points actually mean that this is any worse or any better off. At the moment, all I know is I've got to win this race to guarantee I've got the victory in the league. I can't be casual. I've got to be chasing Javs down. I know Javs lost 5 points. If I remain in 3rd place, I think, with that extra point for fastest lap, I think that wins me the league. 3rd place, answering the question from Doug, 3rd place wins me the league. Because Javs lost those points. And I've just got to race for 3rd. To guarantee it, I've got to be in 2nd. To guarantee it most, I've got to be in 1st. But I think 3rd place wins me the league. generally think third place does it. And if I have to go crack out my laptop right at the end of the race to calculate the results, subject to any appeals, we're 2.8 seconds ahead of Big Bad Barry. The 420 guys have always done mediums, softs, mediums. Always. They get better laps out of their soft tyres with less fuel in the hotter part of the day. Whereas I run mediums, medium, softs. Javs is on fire. He's absolutely knocking those laps out. Batman with 1:39.58 on the fastest lap. I'm sure Javs isn't far off those lap times. He's racing away. He's got the bit between his teeth after the last race. I know he was disadvantaged. I know he feels that he could have done better, that he should have done better. I know he feels disadvantaged, but generally he's doing everything to make up for that now. So we've done 14 minutes on these tyres. We want 2 more laps. If we take mediums this first stop, these 2 guys are going to end up pitting again before we do. They're going to be faster. Big Bad Barry will certainly be on my 6. I can see him in my mirror now. He will certainly be wanting to try and get past me on his softs. But the situation as it is I might be able to hold him up. He will then pit and go to his mediums, and I will carry on until 8 minutes remaining. And I will pit, hopefully, to be able to come out on softs ahead of him. If I come out on softs behind him, I've got exactly the same situation, exactly the same problem as he will have on the next stint, being behind a guy on mediums on softs. And it will be an absolute challenge. Here we go, about to go on to our last lap. Javs 5 seconds ahead. Big Bad Barry 1 second behind, 1.3. And they're doing exactly the same. The strategy is going to tell the story. I'm going to take fuel. They're not going to take fuel. I'm not going to have to take fuel so much. Well, I'm going to have to take a little bit less fuel than they are. It's all up in the air. What do we do? I want to do 5 laps on softs, 8 minutes. I want to do softs at the end. I want to go with the strategy I've stuck with all season. And I don't mind talking about it out loud because these guys know the strategy they've been using. They know the strategy I've used. Big Bad Barry is not gaining on me. He's gained 3 seconds, but at this minute, we're okay. I'm going in this lap. And we want 11 laps of fuel. Javs has gone on. It's all or nothing. I'm rolling and gambling for third. I can't do a one-stop here. I can't do a one-stop. A one-stop, not possible. So 11 laps of fuel, that's what we're looking for. It feels so slow. There we go. Here we go then, the dice has been rolled. I'm looking for third place. Yeah, Norman, cold tyres, understood. So Javs leads, Big Bad Barry second, Big Popper third, Mikey fourth. Who's going the extra 2 laps? Is anybody going to do 2 more laps, or will it be 1 more lap? Javs is in, 7%. He's going to take softs. Big Barry's gone on again. Big Popper's gone on again. Mikey's in this time. Big Barry's going to demonstrate that that Lexus is absolutely exceptional, both on fuel and tyres. And Big Bad Popper's going to do the same with that GTR. Javs is taking fuel now. How much fuel is he going to take? What tyres is he going to go to? Not in a situation where they can... He's gone to softs on 78. So he's pulled the fuel now, and he's going to be in front of me. There he is. He's done really well. Does anybody remember a darts commentator called Sid Waddell? He died in like 2004, I think. But he gave the most astonishing commentary, and it's at times like these where his words come to my brain. The plot twists and turns like a story by Dostoevsky, is what he said. That's the most famous quote by Sid Waddell. And it does. This story, this plot that's being written here is not over by any means. So Big Bad Barry's in the pits now, and I'm talking about that through peripheral vision. Big Bad Barry on 12% fuel. Big Popper on 3% fuel. That just goes to show the difference in the capability of those two cars. Not the drivers, the cars. The drivers are very much aligned. They're very much in tune. Javs now takes the lead. Am I going to get ahead of Big Bad Barry? I don't think so. Oh, there's dust on the inside. Somebody's hit the wall. That was Big Popper, I think. I don't think he's hit anything. I think that was just the game. So I'm in fourth. I don't know what tyres they came out on, whether they went on mediums and they're trying a longer, shorter stint. I don't know. Fourth place is not where I want to be, though. I think they're both on mediums. 7 seconds behind Javs, who's on the softs. I've got to get into the 140s to start really applying pressure. If I'm running 141s, I'm in no man's land. No penalties. Stay focused, says Norman. I'm trying. I was waffling and chatting, but it is what it is. A 140.18 is a really slow lap, but as you say, cold tyres. Fat man on the fastest lap is going to be critical. I don't think they are short-filled. I think the only one that's short-filled probably was Barry. He only went to 56%, I think, whereas Javs went up to somewhere near 70. I went the longest on Phil, but I'm trying to give myself the best optimal tyres for the end, i.e. the longest running. I'm pitting near 6 minutes. The guys in front of me are pitting probably 4 minutes. They're going to be 1 lap to go. They're not going to be able to make the softs run all the way. I generally don't think they can, unless they're going to run on red tyres. I don't think so. I think that's way too much of a risk. We're dropping back from Big Popper. I think 4th place loses us the championship to Big Bad Barry. And that is a real tough one to swallow. So I've got to get my foot in the door and start to make progress. 40s are good. Big Popper had a good lap that time. That's what is the real thing that makes it a bit of a challenge, is the mental approach to it. I can't be beaten up by Big Popper doing good laps. I've got to look at my time and do 140.6s every lap. The next person to pit is Javs. He's 8.6 seconds ahead. Big Bad Barry's in 2nd, Big Popper's 3rd, Widdowmaker 4th. I will get to 5th and 6th in a moment. 5th place is Mikey, 6th place Damien. Fat Man in 7th, Ginger Gandhi in 8th. I was hoping... Oh, Big Bad Barry's now taken the fastest lap of 1:39.330. That really does nail the coffin shut for me. I think that is game over. I think Big Bad Barry might get that. I think that might be enough for Barry. I know the 420 team will be sitting down with that. They'll have those scores recorded. I know they'll be getting support from their team members. They'll be telling them exactly what the situation is. That's what the team effort's about. I'd certainly be doing that for my team members if I was in a team. Big Bad Barry knocks that time down, 1:39.2. Will we see a 1:38 today? Will a 1:38 be necessary? The car seems to slide uncontrollably through that bus stop. I'm just riding the rocket. I certainly do still have softs to come. Ginger Gandhi takes his softs off now. He's going for his mediums. He's going to run his mediums for 12 minutes to the end. Javs will be pitting very soon. He might be able to take 2 sets of softs if he plays it right. Short fill, that would be really good. I think 12 minutes might be too long. So according to this, we've got 5 minutes remaining, which would be 7.5 minutes, which would only give me 4.5 minutes on the softs, 3 laps, which is brilliant because they're the fastest laps on the soft tyres. Doug's worked it out. I could take an earlier pit stop. Absolutely true. I could pit with 2 laps remaining, 2 laps of fuel remaining, and only fill with 4 to give me 4 laps to go to the end. 4 laps is 6 minutes, which would do it. Big Bad Barry's come in off his softs. He's going to take another set of softs. I didn't realise Barry had gone on softs. I thought he was on mediums. Big Bad Barry's filling to 60%, 10 minutes. Wowzers. Now he's on to mediums. Javs is probably on mediums then, to be honest. Well, that's changed the maths a little bit. So minute 30 for 8 minutes. It's 4 laps, 6 minutes. Well, that was terrible through there. That was a shocking. Now I'm boxing next lap. Next lap. Next lap, 5 laps of fuel. Big Bad Barry's dropped down behind Damo. Big Popper's in. He was on softs. Javs was on softs. I wasn't really watching what anybody was taking on tyres, was I? I wasn't watching. I didn't know what tyres they were taking. I assumed. They can take softs again. I need to finish the race in 3rd place to be assured, to be guaranteed. 13 seconds ahead of Javs. I'm not going to beat Javs. 5 times 1.5 is 7.5. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take 5 laps of fuel. And it is what it is. I can't roll the dice anymore. I'm 1.5 seconds down on my fastest lap. That's terrible. But we're going to take softs and 5 laps of fuel. I'm being caught. Big Bad Barry is ahead of Big Popper. Damien's ahead of Big Popper. It's all going to pot, but let's do it. Soft tyres, 5 laps of fuel. What can we do? Whiskey and a Coke. Bloody hell. Ooh. Holy hell. We're still ahead. Damien's in. Javs and Big Bad Barry have gone past as we roll into the pits now. Tyres are being changed. We're taking the mandatory softs. Big Bob Popper's gone past. We need 2.6 laps of fuel. 5.2 and we're out. All 3 of them are ahead. 6 minutes 40 to go. We've shot a biscuit, haven't we? We're done. With Big Bad Barry having that extra point for fastest lap. That's the killer. That's the nail in the coffin. We saw it early. Strategy's done it, you know. Now if team orders take place and Javs relinquishes to Big Bad Barry to give him that first, that's shot me in the butthole better. Even worse, in fact. They're all on mediums, I think. Are they? Did they take softs? I don't know. I don't want to take risks and get penalties. 8 seconds is a massive gap. 6 seconds to Big Popper. There's 2 seconds between first and third. They're all running astern. They are all running in. Look at the gap. Big Popper's all over the back of Big Bad Barry. That is a great race to be watching. It's a shame we can't be outside the cab watching that race. It's tremendous. Everything to lose. I need to put in a better fastest lap. Big Popper's taken that fastest lap of 1:38.96. That's 1 point away from Big Bad Barry. That means that's back on for me. This could be so tight. If I can get that fastest lap now, that takes that point for me and that gives me that next advantage. Can I do a 1:38? I've not done a 1:39 all night. I've just run a penalty. I'm sure I have. I didn't. I got to rev this car out. I've got to try and make that gain. I've just moved a second up on Big Popper. Oh, Big Popper's taken Big Bad Barry. That changes everything. That's my first 1:39. Oh, Big Popper, great. Fat Man takes the fastest lap. 1:38.844. We need to go faster. We need to go a second faster. Head down, says Wilkie. Drive your socks off, says Norman. Nobody's yet said you've got this. Be cool, be chilled. Race to the end. That felt really quick. 4.9 seconds to Big Bad Barry. My tyres are looking good. 2 minutes 15 remaining. 2 laps remaining. I've got 2.6 laps of fuel. Has anybody messed up? Has anybody not got the right amount? I'm sure they've all overfueled. Pretty confident they are pretty good on fuel. As the dust draws in, the nighttime starts to envelope the sky here in Daytona. On the east coast of the Florida Panhandle, the night is drawing in. We could end up with a firework finish. You never know. .7 seconds now to Big Bad Barry. Big Popper just running in front. Javs looks to have this completely under control. Another 3 seconds ahead of the boys in front. We just need to rattle this 2 more times. I don't think I'm still not revving this car out enough. 33 seconds remaining then. Which cars get onto the final lap? Javs leads, Big Popper's second, Big Bad Barry in third, Widdowmaker fourth, Damien fifth, Mikey sixth, Fat Man in seventh, Gandhi in eighth. Dynamic weather. The weather is dynamic. It does vary in temperature. It just does. We just don't have the rain settings on. So it will go. Temperature will go up and down. Big Bad Popper, Big Popper and Big Bad Barry are side by side into there. Fat Man finishes. He takes the flag as the counter runs to 0. This is the last lap. This is where it all happens. This is where it is either do or die or done or dust or go home with your suitcase between your legs. One of the 3. Javs has certainly done enough to win this race. He has certainly done enough to stand on the podium and to take the victory laurel, raise the trophy and raise it up and shout, "I'm the winner." Big Bad Popper is doing enough to take second and Big Bad Barry is enough to take third. If everything finishes as it is, the places are set in stone. But what does that mean for the championship points? It's gonna be the way it goes. Gandhi has yet to finish. Mike is the only one. Javs comes down to the line anytime now. We've got half a lap of fuel. It looks like Big Bad Barry's out of fuel as he comes to the line. Yeah, 2.7 seconds. Javs wins. Popper second. Big Bad Barry third. Damo fifth. Mikey sixth. Fat Man seventh. Gandhi in eighth. And all I can say is what a fantastic season. Well done, gentlemen. Whoever wins this one is certainly up for it. Well done. And I don't know whether... Oh, Big Bopper says sorry to Damien for T1 on the last lap. I know you held your place up. Did he bump you? Okay. Oh, it's a great win by Javs. Yeah, breathe numb. Now, the question is, gentlemen, once I've done the results, do I need to go to my laptop or can I take time to review? Yes, well done, fat man. It takes a point away from Javs, who had it. Yeah. I know I forgot to... I forgot to save the replay from the previous race. Nobody reminded me. Cheers, matey. Thank you. I was saving disk space. So fastest lap goes to Fat Man. It's that one. So, gentlemen, before I do go through the results, I need to give a big shout out to everyone. What a fantastic season. What a great lot of racing, both Tuesday and Friday nights. It's been tremendous. I've really, really enjoyed this season. And it is what it is. Whoever wins this from this deserves it. Can I just ask, if anybody's got any issues, they must be raised on a text to me explaining what the problem is. I'll investigate and then I'll do the results. I'll do preliminary results if people want them, but then it's subject to review. So here's the results from tonight then. Ginger Gandhi finished in 8th place, fastest lap of 1:42.168. He was a lap down courtesy of the timing. He didn't physically get lapped, but that's the way it is. Fat Man in 7th got the fastest lap, a tremendous lap, 1:38.8, which was significantly ahead. Oh, just Big Popper did a 1:38.9, so only 2 drivers in the 1:38s and Fat Man alone in 1:38s. Great result. He was unfortunately involved in an incident using the actual inside wall on turn 1 to his detriment. Mikey in 6th. I think he only had a problem with fuel. Maybe the last lap had a bit of an incident. Can't remember. 1:40.3. Was it? Oh, tyres and fuel run out.
Last lap, I was only about 2 seconds behind Damon.
Okay, so Mikey was very close on his fueling. As he came onto the last lap, realised he didn't have enough and his tyres were dying. He was within 2 seconds of Damo coming into the last lap, had to back off. And he was pretty much safe in there because he was the last one across the line. But a 1:40.399 fastest lap, and he finished 54.8 behind. I've just seen a comment from Javs asking for prelim results. So we'll set the league up, we'll set the next screen up, and we'll let people have some races here whilst I do the results. If only I hadn't bumped don't worry about it, Big Popper. It is what it is. If Damo raises a complaint, we'll have to look at it. But if you let him back on, if you eased up and let him back onto the track, there's no issue. Points were what they are. Racing incidents work out to racing incidents. So Damo finished in 5th, 31 seconds back, a 1:39.882. That's a whole second behind the fastest lap of Fat Man, but Damo had his own issues, being bumped off the track on lap 1 on turn 1, and then the rest of the race pans out as it is. We finished in 4th. We would have ideally liked to finish in 3rd. That would have made things great the way they are, but a 1:39.6 wasn't quick enough to take the fastest lap. Big Bad Barry, now, what can I say? Fastest car most of the races, has put himself into 1st, 2nd or 3rd virtually every race, and has done really, really well this season. A 1:39.2, 3.7 seconds behind the leader to finish in 3rd place is no stopping shout. That's a tremendous result and a good 3rd place today. Big Popper in 2nd, 1.3 seconds, a 1:38.9 fastest lap. Was the previous fastest lap before Big Popper took it. There was an incident on turn 1 which raises question marks, but I know Big Popper's kicking himself for that. But a 2nd place is what it is. And a tremendous result for him. That's good points to the end of the season. That could see him secure 4th place. Javs in 1st. What can we say? His opening racer today really didn't go to plan, but from the outset took the lead from the jump. on the pits on the start of the second race. Managed to get into first place early on the first lap and was away. A 1:39.177 fastest lap was enough to keep him out there. Controlled the race from the front. A 41 minute 11 seconds finish time takes him to the top of the podium and a tremendous win and maximum points for the race without the fastest lap. And with that, Javs has asked for prelim results. So I'm going to set the server up to run the regular Daytona. I'll let people run some practice laps and I will go to my laptop, which is just across the room, and I'll talk to you as I do it. But I'll take myself off the screen while I do those prelim results and we'll see who was it. Oh, Damo's just said... Big Papa stopped and let me through. Not that it mattered, okay? And then the NSX wasn't up to scratch. Well, that's what it is. Good morning. Good night, Matthew. You take care. All the best, matey. That's Daytona GR3s, I think. That's what it's set up for, folks. Yeah. All the best, pal. You take care.
Nice one for the league.
Yeah, thank you, Gandhi. Have a good birthday, mate. Enjoy.
I will do.
Have a good one.
What cars are we using?
It's GR3s it's set up for. So I'm going to just nip off, and I'm going to still be here. You're just not going to see me on camera because I'm going to be on my PC, the other side of the room. And I will just do those results as we're here. And I'll chat away as I'm doing it, and you guys can run practice laps. There's 5 or 6 of you on there, and we'll post the result up as soon as I get it. And then if you want to put your issues in, do so. It is what it is. The way it goes, the way it goes.
You got it on hards and mediums, yeah?
Is it on hards and mediums? That'd be good though. Hards and mediums would be fine. Laptop starting up. Oh, this will be interesting. This will be 2 computers fighting for 1 monitor. I'm going to take that one off. Do it on the little laptop. My voice is dead again. I've talked so much. My throat is dying on me. I can't see the chat from where I am, so I apologise if anybody's talking. I could probably see the chat from here, to be honest. I could probably bring that over. I've just got to find my mouse. Where is my mouse? Come on. Here it is, got my mouse. I'm across the other side of the room, and let me bring the chat over. Oh, I need to pick one. That one. No? Yeah. It's not coming. Baby. Come on, baby. Oh, that's because I'm using the wrong keyboard, you cheese. This one. Hey! Thanks for the question. What question did I answer? Do you have a choice each race of cars, or do you have to keep... Yeah, you have to keep the same car. Damo answered that. Yeah, you have to keep the same one. It's, you choose it at the start of the season, and it is what it is. I've got the wrong password. I'm logging into my works computer, not my own. There we go. We're in. Work's going to ask me why I was online at 11 o'clock on a Friday night, having consumed alcohol. Well, that's the way it's going to be. Open Excel. Oh, 9 hours ago I did the league update. Telephone. Tremendous season. Tremendous season. What can do? Wrong thing. Here we go. I need another beer. Qualifying then. Fastest lap goes to Big Bad Barry. That's an extra point. Widdowmaker got the fastest lap in race 1. Did he now? Here we go then. Race result from race 1. Big Bad Barry. That's double R, Big Bad Barry. Not double Y. Big Popper comes second. Widdowmaker come thirds. Fat Man come fourth. A great result from Fat Man. Damien came fifth. Javs come sixth. Mikey 7. Gandhi in 8th. Fastest lap quali went to Big Bad Barry. Is that right? No, that was quali went to Big Bad Barry. And fastest lap of the race went to Widdowmaker. Race 2, which was the one we just finished, which I can't remember. Javs won it. Big Popper. Big Bad Barry. Widdowmaker. Oh, it's looking close. It's looking very, very close. And for some reason, no, my team's chat has just started. That's not good. Damien. I can already see the points. Oh, my Lord. We might have to go to count back. Fat Man. Gandhi. Fastest lap of the race went to Fat Man. Oh my Lord. Oh dear. Now, if Az was here, give him some cheese. Here we go. Points will be. Oh no. Right click. Paste 1, 2, 3. Oh my Lord. I honestly can't tell you. Even at this point, I can't tell you who has won this. It's only as I punch the numbers into the last screen that I will know. Big Bad Barry and Big Popper end the first race, end the last race tied on points, 45-45. Javs takes 43 points. Widdowmaker takes 41. And there's 4 points in it. I just don't know who has got it. And I'm struggling to copy and paste the final result. For some reason, my laptop has decided it doesn't want to copy and paste the points. Control C. Control V. Race 6, final points. Huh? Forgive me a moment, something's gone awry here. No, that's right, it sorted it. It sorted it right. Big Bad Barry, Big Popper, Javs. Oh, okay, okay, it is right. I just need to punch the numbers in. How has that done that? Shit. Shit the bed. Yeah. Oh man, the drop round really does mess things up. Something's gone wrong with these results. Something's definitely gone wrong with these results. Big Bad Barry. Wow. I'm questioning myself now. Let me double check. Yeah, Chippy's been in the chat tonight. Hi, Demon Racer. Yeah, Chippy's been in the chat tonight. He's told me about you, my friend. You just need to friend me on PSN. You need to be a friend on my friends list. You found the channel, so I'm assuming you've already subscribed, but you don't have to do that. But at the end of the day, Chippy's been on. He's told me you want to race with us, so if you friend me on PSN, you can join the league. We're going to do 2 weeks off season, so we'll do 1 week a mess around, a little bit of playful racing, then we'll do an intro week on the second week, and then we'll go live on week 3. And
we could add in now and have some races.
Yeah, if you add me now, you can jump in the server and you can start messing with the guys. There's a couple of people there.
Me and Damo are just trading lap times at the minute.
That's the way to do it. So I'm just highlighting drop rounds. I'm gutted. I'm 1000% gutted.
This should be a big improvement.
Gutted. Gutted. Oh, what a shocker. I didn't do enough. So, dropped points for Big Bad Barry is 32. Drop points for Javs is 37. 32 for Javs. Drop points for Widdowmaker is 37. My average was so high, I have to drop the highest amount of points. The average points scored between Widdowmaker, Javs and Big Bad Barry was 42 per race. That was the total average score, and I just need to double check the calculations. Big Popper drops 31 points. Damien drops... Oh, why isn't there a total figure in there? Have I unhighlighted those? There we go. Oh, what a There are congratulations on prelim results going out here, definitely. Damien drops 28, Az drops 0. Mikey drops 24. Fat Man drops a 0. Gandhi drops a 19. And Big Bad Daz, he misses 2 results, so he gets his total points. Oh, gutted. I couldn't have won that. I couldn't have won that with the situation at the end. Big Bad Barry did enough. Oh, shocker.
Look at you.
Oh. I couldn't commentate my way to the win. Just sending the final image across. It looks like we have a winner.
I've got a feeling you may have loaded the wrong lobby, Jim.
Why?
Because there'll be no point in cards at all.
There'll be no point in hards.
Nope. You'll be able to do the full race on mediums without a pit.
Oh, is that right? But you are in the Peugeot. We haven't raced this, have we? No. We haven't. I have loaded the right lobby. We haven't raced this since the bot readjustment. This is.
I'm on my 8 flat, and I'm not even halfway on tyre use.
Yeah, this is pre 1.58. We haven't adjusted it for 1.58. It's the right lobby. It's just the wrong settings. So send. Oh, gutted. Gutted like a man with no pigeons.
Coming out with more tonight, Jim.
Well, some make sense. I've got 17 emails. How the hell have I got 17 emails? This insurance company's in it, wanting my business. Bastards. Here we go then. Preliminary race results getting posted. And I'll just come straight on the channel and we'll go through them. We'll talk about it. It is what it is. Oh. Oop. So what do you think the settings need to be, Mikey? Do you think they need the wear rate increasing?
Yeah, the tyre wear adjusting.
Yeah. Let's go through the plenary results then. Prelim results, here they go. Big Bad Barry takes the win with a total of 253 points, adjusted down to 221, which gives him a 1-point victory over Javs, who has 220. 252 for Javs in total. Both racers dropping 32 points with an average of 42. As first and second gives Big Bad Barry the win over Javs. Widdowmaker ends up 6 points back purely because his average point score is higher than the others and he drops more points. So in terms of the race results, adjusted total down to 37 is lost. So I get 214 points because I'm dropping 5 more points than those guys. I would have finished on 220 if I had the same amount of points drop. But it is what it is. Congratulations to Big Bad Barry. Big Popper takes 4th place with 208, averaging 40 points per race, and Damien 202. As finishes on 166 without finishing the last race, and Mikey up to 7th with 148. Fatman on 142. Ginger Candy on 121 in 9th place. And there you have it. Congratulations to Big Bad Barry. Prelim results only, I must suggest. If I get any complaints in, I might make a review. But I honestly think that's only going to affect, if anything is raised, 1 or 2 races. And I don't think that's going to happen. Congratulations at the end, Big Bad Barry. Congratulations. And well done, Javs, as well. You did enough there to cement 2nd place. That was terrific racing, considering result in race 1. So congratulations there, young man. There you have it, folks. The conclusion of race 2. The conclusion of the final round. It's GR3's next season. Yeah. Big Popper was so close to winning that if he hadn't disadvantaged himself. But it is what it is. It is. And that phrase comes out so often. You roll the dice.
I was having a good old battle with Big Popper at one point.
Yeah, let me see if Demon has sent a friend's request. He hasn't. I need to bring back my window, don't I? Let me get my mouse back. No, I think there's a great result for Big Bad Barry. He's been round about the front so often, and he started the season. If you go back to the start of the stream, somebody asked me who I thought would win. I genuinely thought Big Bad Barry would have this. He seemed to have well control of that car, which is tremendous. And Javs just, he was fast all season. That was going to be a tough one always to beat. So congratulations to those 2 guys, and also to everybody that took part. Big Popper's commented there, Gandhi's best ever result of the year. Well done. It has to be acknowledged that there's only 8 people racing, and I really wish we had more. But in terms of the slower guys, they are picking the pace up. And if we had a full field, we would certainly be seeing people improving and gaining points. But we just have to get on top of those moments where we make the mistakes, and we all make them. I was quite lucky tonight not to make that many, but we did see other people making mistakes that cost massively. So thank you, Wilkie. And I've got to shout out to all those guys who support the channel as well. For those people that come every week and support and cheer along, even if they are 420 guys coming along and cheering on their own teammates, they're here for one reason, and that's to support the racing. That's what we're here to do. And a great result for everybody. Thank you very much. Did I not read out the results, John? Big Popper avoided penalties in both races. I did read out the results, John. Do you want me to do that again? Because it will hurt so much for me to read the fact that I'm in 3rd place and didn't win. I can do them again. Or are you wanting me to take the results so you can record my commentary so you can use it? My voice is dying as it is. So if we do it from 5th place, Damo comes 5th with 202, averaging 38 points. Big Popper 208, averaging 40. Total scored a 239, but falls short of 3rd place. Widdowmaker takes 3rd place with 214. He was averaging 42 points per race, but had to drop 37 points. Javs comes 2nd on 220, averaging 42 points per race, but only dropping 32 as his worst result. I say only dropping 32. His worst result was 32. And Big Bad Barry takes the win with 221, 253 total, averaging 42 and dropping 32. Congratulations go to Big Bad Barry on the win. Is that what you needed, John? Chippy? I'm not doing it again. I'm not reading out my loss 3 times. Yeah, so while we're talking about that, Big Popper has decided what we're racing next season, and I can't do it from the screen. It doesn't matter. Wilkie's right. The Clio Cup did produce some of the best close racing we've seen all year. And we're going to have the same thing next season with the Camaro 1ZLE. That's going to be a right beastie. It's going to be stupendous. Is anybody jumping? Do I need to modify these settings then? Oh, we're doing the Camaro SS, are we? We're doing Camaro SS, okay. I thought we were doing the 1ZLE, but whatever it was. So tyre wear rate times 6 needs to be adjusted to something like times 10. Let's make it times 12. Sod it, we'll double it. And then let's have a, there's 4 of us, isn't there? There's 4 of us.
There is.
Camaro SS it is. GR3s, what we're going to race, Lexus. Lexus.
Oh, we just drove any GR3?
Any GR3 you like, yeah. I've got to race the Lexus that's got my livery on, of course, haven't I? I've got to put right tyres on. What is it? Do you want me to change it to medium softs? I think at times 12, I think we've killed them. Let's try with what we've got already. Oh, I've got a split setup. Hards and mediums, yeah. Say again. Oh, it's mediums and softs then. That might be interesting. I've still got flu, gentlemen. I'm still dying. Ooh, Big Popper found the ZL1 1LE just too squirrely and chugged fuel. I think it'd be fun to see people pit stop 8 times in a 20-minute race. I thought that'd be tremendous.
Which were the pit stops?
Nobody minds a pit stop, do they? Drinks fuel for fun. Rest in peace, says them. I am dying. I've had this damn chesty infection for weeks. This is 3 weeks now. I had a week off streaming, and I had almost 2 weeks off streaming because I couldn't blooming talk or do anything for coughing. At least I'm only coughing once every hour now. But my voice doesn't last. I know Omega loves it at this point, but deep, dark and husky. This man flu, of course it's terminal. No woman would survive this. Fuel is absolutely on point, 16.5 laps, dead easy. It's tyre wear that we need to think about. Ooh, shish them. Kebab. GR3's in here. No. I just went with what we were discussing, Big Popper. I might have misinterpreted your phraseology. Your American English. I'll take the SS if it's a better race. We want people to be able to drive it. We don't want people to be frustrated with the fact that it does 2 laps and needs fuel. And we don't want people to be dancing off the park with no assists. We'll do the test in the... well... not next week, but the week after. We will do... we will allow people to run the tests and the the circuits, and then we'll know. We'll know what's doing. Because we're going to be on the sports tyres, aren't we? Not the comfort. We're going to be on the sports. We're not going to use race tyres. We're going to keep it road orientated. We're going to be on the short track Americans. So anything under a 1:30 or around 1:30. We might make the final something a little bit more exotic. We might go south. Oh, my chipapa. We've just blown that. That's penalties. We're on lap 2 and tyres are already nuked. Mediums. I'm going to adjust the settings. So do I. Edit event settings. I'm going to change them from 12 to 10. Choose your tyres, gentlemen. We're going to go straight to race start. We'll get 2 races in before midnight. Get on the track and we will go. I do like a 4-car race. Makes me feel like I'm in the league on a bad week. How do we get more races into the league? What do we do? How do we pull people in? Oh, put your foot on the brakes, Widow. You'll just attract penalties if you don't. Damo, don't wreck, but pop her into turn 1. No revenge. Oh, Mikey does it instead. Then Damo takes out Big Popper. Let me pop her back in front. Oh, that was awesome. That couldn't have worked out any better. Catch him down. Chase him down. Come on. Oh, that was brilliant. That was fabulous. That was tremendous. Oh, funny as hell. And you're both in a Corvette as in the C7, which is brilliant. One of Big Popper's favourite cars. I can't get this thing to turn. It doesn't like it at all. Oh, I'm so gutted with the results. But I knew I was disadvantaged because my average points were so high. I was always dropping 37. They were only dropping 32. So I knew. Damo cut on the right, you cut it on the left. 3 seconds. It's because you bump drived to him. Buttocks. I'm so gutted I came third. I thought I'd done enough. The result in race 1 I thought was enough. I didn't account for Big Popper coming in and jumping us on the pit stop. That would have only gained me, what, 2 points? So I'd have still been 2 points shy. I had to finish in front of Big Bad Barry. That was the only way I could have won. That was to finish first, I think. After race 1. Oh, gutted. But it's a great season, I'm not going to reflect on that. Third place is decent for a fat old grey-haired dude with no music taste, and I can't say a small car, can I anymore? I haven't got a car. I'm carless. I'm not Carlos. Carlos Fandango. What are you getting, buddy? A Mercedes. Very nice. Are you saying that is the missus's game, Mum? For your daughter? Okay. 16, Doug. 16 car racers in the league. 16 will work. So Damo's taking his daughter to get a car tomorrow. Very nice. New car day for daughter. Well, it'd be lovely. I thought we'd have it this season, but a lot of people chose not to race. It was full, wasn't it? Yeah. People have dropped away. Well, I've got a funny feeling why I know a couple of people left. And that's to do with incidents and me not taking any action. But I don't think I need to take action in some events. I think I've only ever really felt I've had to take one set of action. Racing is racing and bad results happen occasionally. I get that, and if you are out there and you've raced in the league and you think I didn't take any action appropriately, then I apologise for that. But racing is racing, that's what it is. If you don't like the result, I appreciate that. But we've also got a people sat on the fringe who want to come back to race with us, but they're not quite in a position to, or they're not ready to, so I don't know what I need to do to make it more attractive. I don't want to offer financial prizes. I know people cheat. I know people swap controls. They swap access logins and other people race for them. It's just been proved in the last set of Manufacturers' Cup that that's happening at a greater level. And I really generally don't want other people racing on other people's behalf. There's no way we can control that. This is such a small league that if I do offer a financial reward, I want it to be won genuinely by people who are racing, and I know that offering more of a result will give people more reason to try and win by all ends means. So and I've got no way of stopping anybody swapping logins. I've got no way of checking it. I can't track people's IP addresses to make sure they're playing from their own IP address, because people have dynamic IPs. So if I offer financial rewards, it's subject to a contractual agreement, and this kind of league is not subject to that kind of controls. It's an informal league. So the only thing I can do to attract people to the race is offer good, close, clean racing, and that unfortunately applies to everybody. Good night, Thorskin. All the best, my friend. You take care. Thanks for coming along and cheering the team on. It's appreciated. Thank you. all I can do really is just say it's here for everybody to take part in, and just come and enjoy the racing and be part of a good night out. That's all I've got. I don't know what else I can do really. I think if Gran Turismo offered more, we're not getting an update this month. I think that's pretty clear. We've got the champs in London at the end of next month, and I'm 100% sure, and Mikey will be the first one to suggest this, that we will get something at the end of next month, because it's right before the World Champs at London, or World Champ round end of May. Sorry, it's the first week of June, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so London is the first week of June, and Mikey's pretty sure we'll get an update last week of May. And if it's by any all means, if it's by what's happened in the past, there's a chance it could be a new circuit. We're going to miss out an update this week. It'll probably be, I'll put my neck on the block and say, I'll put my neck on the block, not my knob on the block, and suggest it could be 5 cars and a track, which would be very good. And then we'll let other YouTubers dictate what guess they think it's going to be, because they've seen some sort of fictitious release that says it's going to be whatever track they think it is. But oh, who? Where? Oh, Twin Ring, Monteghi. Twin Ring, the drift track. Twin Ring Monteghi is an absolute stunning circuit. Yeah, Twin Ring. And the World Drift Championships. It's oh, here we go. Here we go, yeah. I love Canada. Canada would be fantastic. Because I would, if we get Canada, we'd be doing a Formula Series there, definitely. Yeah, Montreal would be stunning. Great track. The Wall of Death. The Wall of Death, you've got three notable chicanes, all different speeds. You've got a cracking hairpin. You've got the stunning entry to the pit stop, which is full speed 100% off the end of the long finish straight. You've got the merge between the pit exit and the first turn. Well, it's turn 2 technically, isn't it? That makes such a great circuit. That would be brilliant. It would bring about some fantastic racing. You could race sports cars there, Formula 1, you could race all sorts. GR2s would work brilliantly. Small hatch racing would work brilliantly. It's a fantastic circuit. And it has no variations either. It's one circuit, which is a shame. It'd be like no different to having Monaco. Monaco's one circuit. There is a second circuit at Monaco, but I don't know if they'd ever consider that. But how are you looking on tyres, boys? Big Pop has just gone in on mediums. I should have I need to readjust the tyres back down, don't I? I doubled them, and I shouldn't have doubled them, but only takes a couple of races to get it right, and we'll do that. Well, the mediums should go all the way. The mediums should go all the way to 10. The whole point. The whole point is it's one stop versus no stop. And I think there's enough difference between mediums, the way they're set up now, and softs, that could be the case. We just need the softs to go 5 laps, and the mediums need to go 10 laps. But well, if the softs went 6 laps, that'd be fair enough. But I don't know if I'm going to get 3 laps out of what I've got left, because at this point you're doing mediums and a set of softs now, aren't you, if you're pit stopping? And I'm only 6 seconds ahead of Big Popper on my mediums. Damien's done a 1:48.091. I didn't know I had fastest lap on lap 2. Well, that's impressive. Wilkie said down there, oh no, well, Geordie said, is anybody going to the event in London? I thought about it. I genuinely thought about it, but then I've got to work that around work, etc. And I've got a colleague off, and I wouldn't be there on time. I wouldn't be able to make it. So I ruled myself out of that one fairly early. I'm actually on holiday the week before that, but it's only the entry fee is nothing, to be honest. The price of getting in to go and do it is not a vast amount of money, and I'd be going down there as a crowd member because I'm not popular enough to be there as anything but. So, but it'd be great to be able to say hello to people and sit in the crowd with me with my GoPro and do this and do that. But I don't think it's tremendous for me. It'd be nice to go and see it. I generally don't know whether they're going to get a full packed crowd. I don't know. I've got a pit stop, haven't I? These ain't going to make it. I think Big Popper went mediums as well. Fuel's got plenty. Fuel's got plenty. Tyres are what's digging. My race is against Damo. I just need my pit crew to get faster. Absolutely. I'm not a dime bar. I've still got my flu-ridden brain ready to make the correct pit stop choices, even though I effed it in the race. He's still ahead of me, look. He's miles ahead of me. I got this lap and the next one to catch him. Mediums versus softies. Let's see if I can catch 5 seconds a lap. That's never gonna happen. Even with Damien driving like a left-handed leper in a soup. Whatever that's gonna be. Oh, yes. I think they had a passion for Unimogs to do that, maybe. Could we do that with the current trucks that we've got? I don't know if we could. Engine swap the big trucks, put biggest tyres on them we can. Sloppiest suspension. No, it wouldn't work, would it? Because they are genuinely unique race cars on their own, aren't they, the trucks? You couldn't replicate that with something else. Don't have ultra softs, Lee. We don't have them. I'd love ultra softs. Oh, Vienna. That's Ultravox, you knobhead. You passed a Unimog the other day in Oxted. No, Lee did. Lee passed a Unimog in Oxted. You overtook it. I wonder if we should have Unimog racing on the rally track at Spain. I wonder if it should be Unimogs that we're using. Slow 6 laps it'd be, but it'd be fun laps. It's a legendary car. Everybody bought the Unimog, didn't they? That's brilliant. I love that. Oh, I bought 2. Yeah. It's like me, I got... It wasn't a lot of money, was it? It wasn't a lot of credits. Oh, Chipotle. Right, I've got a length of... You could beat it walking. I got a penalty through there. Shit the bed. Oh, let me adjust these settings and we'll see if we can make this run. A fully tuned Unimog is fun to drive. There's my penalties. Farm truck. Effectively. Now, I know they use them in the military a lot because they use them in Bardufoss in Norway. And they are very capable vehicles in all sorts of conditions. They work very well on soft land. They work very well in the snow. They spread their weight because they've got big tyres. They are a very capable and a unique vehicle in most senses. So I'm gonna take ×3 away from that tyre wear. I'm going to put it to ×7. I'm not, because it didn't take it. I didn't update and save, did I? Knobhead. I've done it again! Never mind, Damo. It's not a problem. We'll do Sunday night for the time trial. Should we do something Monday for bank holiday? Should we do something Monday? Well, I know I'm going out for lunch on Sunday. I'm going out to meet some old work colleagues. So I'll definitely be on Sunday evening because I won't be drinking because I'm driving. And I don't usually drink a massive amount anyway, so that's nothing to be shaking a stick at. But Monday we'll try and do something as well. We'll give the channel something Monday for the bank holiday. Because I don't know if it's bank holiday in the rest of the world or whatever, but we'll go from there. But we'll do something extra. Don't know if I'll do something... Don't know. We've got a few bits and pieces we can do. Cheers, Damo. All the best, mate. Have a great weekend and enjoy tomorrow. All the best, pal. We'll see you soon. Good night, Silver Surfer. We're going to do one more race, I think. We're going to just test out this setting. Just waiting for Mikey to join the lobby. I'm going to change car. No worries, mate. What haven't we driven in a long, long time that we should do? And I noticed Big Popper is in the Mustang. What have we got down there? Have we got a Widdowmaker livery down there at the bottom? We've got a GTR. I think there's a Widdowmaker livery there, the AMG. We'll go Mercedes, because for some reason I feel Mercedes-like. It's got a little bit more horsepower than my donkey, but it might be good. Just give us a shout when you're ready, Mikey. And I'll hit the go button. You take your time, do what you need to. Good night, Norman. You take care, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy. It's going to be a bank holiday weekend for all of us, so enjoy, and we'll see you Sunday night if you're on. But see you next week if you're not.
Just the three of us.
It is. That's a good bit of music. Just the three of us making castles in the sand. Just the three of us. You and I. It's the two of us, isn't it? Sorry. It takes three, baby. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Happy days. Tyre testing, setting up for next Friday night when we do some Gr2 Daytona. Has that worked? It did do it. Yes, it did. Three of them. A Huracan versus a Mustang versus Mercedes. I've got to get Mercedes t-shirts and everything now, haven't I? And Mercedes trainers and things. I've got to become all German again. Get some Mercedes socks. Has anybody studied the actual bop adjustments for Gr3? What is currently the fastest thing? I think everything got adjusted massively last time round, didn't they? Was there some massive nerfing, I think? Those are heavy headlights, Big Popper. Massive headlights that you've got shining in my back window. They're almost rude. It's not like... Mikey disappeared, exit stage left. Yeah, it does that occasionally around that corner. It's a frustration. Now this thing takes an age to rev out, this AMG. I've got an AMG tomorrow. Woohoo! It's not a full AMG, it's an AMG line with additional AMG parts, but it'll be my own AMG. It doesn't have an AMG badge. It's got an AMG dash, that's what I do know. It has somewhere along the line. We'll let the Ford go first. I know Big Popper refused to come and see me at Christmas because I was driving a Ford, and I know he 100% didn't want to be seen in a Ford by any of his friends. What's fake news, Lee? I've got an imitation AMG. Now that Genesis have quit sponsorship of GT7, expect their cars to suffer. Yeah, the AMG. I can't call it the AMG. I'll call it the E-Class. That's what I'll call it. Or the German tank, one of the two. My little tank. After the guy from Alvida no, what was it called? Gordon Kay was in it. Oh, hello, hello. My little tank. Now we've got into Big Popper's draft here. Boom. Big Popper takes the fastest lap at 1:49.343. It's got a straight six diesel 2.9 twin turbo. 2 turbos. 345 brake horsepower with 745 Newton meters torque. It's permanent four-wheel drive with 0 to 60 5.1 seconds. Nice and torquey, yeah. For 299 pounds, a plug-in remap will give it 404 brake horsepower and 960 torque. 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. And it weighs 2.2 tons. Oh, it's going to be an absolute plum. It's going to be just like my Beamer. It's going to be like my BMW was. It's going to be... It's got more power than the Beamer, but... They reckon it will get 707 miles to the tank, but with remap it'll do an extra 30%, so it'll be 1,000 miles to the tank, which I can't believe. 970 odd miles to the tank, which, if I can do Scotland and back on the 4th of June, because that's the other reason I can't go London, because I'm in Scotland the day before. And I'll basically be driving from Edinburgh to... Oh, Big Popper, sorry, that was all me. Apologies. I braked too late. But it basically do where I live to Edinburgh and back on a single tank of fuel. Which is the best part of 800 miles. But it's a big car. What I don't know is whether it's got the 7-seat expansion. I haven't seen that on the list. The only way I'm going to know is by lifting the boot floor and seeing if there's 2 seats tucked under there. But it's a genuine 7-seater. But 7 seats at 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds, it's going to be immense. Well, that's till I get in it with my enormous frame. Tyres are definitely looking like they're going to last. Yeah, it's £114 to fill it, according to the website that talks about how much it's going to cost. 17-gallon tank. Mediums, my friend. Oh shit, the bed. Oh, I can't get it to do a donut. It's because I've got counter steer on it. So slow to get going. These AMGs are like donkeys. E-oh, e-oh. I don't know why the back end lit up then. It's doing it now. Too much low down grunt and talk, I guess. Let's go. How far behind? We're 16 seconds behind Mikey. Mikey's going to pit if he's on softs. Mikey's just crashed in the bus stop, so that gives us an extra chance. Come on, Mikey. I've just had the yellow flag saying no overtaking. Tyres are 250 quid a piece. You're on mediums, no pit stop. Damn. Popper's on mediums, he's pitting then, okay. So I'm staying out, I'm not gonna pit. Whoop, nearly hit the wall, too busy reading chat. You're both gone in the pits. Mikey's on softies. I didn't change gear, didn't get up to 6th, I left it in 5th. Big Popper's just coming out now. There he is. So we're back on a par. He's now gone to soft, says he. He didn't stay on mediums. He's given himself that little bit of a chance. He's going to race away from me now. My mediums are going to do everything they can to keep going. We're still in the testing phase for next Friday, because this is what we're running Friday night, definitely. So I've got a couple of things I can do Monday night. We can run a bit of a night of PC games where we do Wreckfest 2. Where I could race online and show you guys what that's like. We could do some Assetto Corsa Evo, show you what that's like. We can do Ren Sport, show you what that's like. We could do all sorts of PC gaming and show you different games, new games, some new sims. We did a set Automobilista 2, didn't we? About a year ago, 6 months ago, we showed you what that was like. But I've been having... Yeah, 26th of June next year. Is it May 26th? Well, yeah. Mark the calendar for that. It's going to be a 100 quid game, that. I reckon that price tag up. I reckon that. I think it's going to be 100 quid for the basic game. Definitely. Will I pay for it? Abso-bloody-lutely I will. Will I be streaming that game for the first week? Every night, probably, as I'm playing that. Definitely. That's right, I've got to time the league to finish just before then, and then we're gonna have a league off, and I'm gonna be playing that blooming thing for ages. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. GTA 6 League, GTA 6. Released in May next year. Big Popper's found his feet through the bus stop now. I got fastest lap on the mediums. Why is Big Popper's going to put fastest lap in now? Surely. There he goes. Easy money. No, it didn't. It's not a delay, is it? They've never announced an official release date. Today's the first day they've announced a release date. The release dates were all speculation, weren't they? Yeah, I appreciate they did say it. Yeah, Mikey's just confirmed it did say it's been delayed, but they never actually announced a release date. They said Q4 2025, didn't they? We were expecting it October. No, it was just a Q4. Yeah, I get that. The trailer was 2 years ago, yes. Yeah, but we're waiting for the next Cowboy game now, aren't we? Now that they've announced this is being released and they're into the final process of it, we're waiting for Doodah now. Red Dead Redemption 3. That's got to come. And it's got to be the world's biggest open source game. Yeah, it was delayed, Lee. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, float. I missed that entry to the bus stop because I was reading Lee. It was delayed, but I still don't see it as a delay because they never announced the date. It was just the hype train that got going, and it's exactly the same as GT7. Oh, next update, we've got a new course. What's it going to be? Oh, it could be one of 17. Could be one of 17 that I've seen on a leaked release. There's 60 cars being released. We've still not seen any of those 60 cars. However, my argument. Yeah, but Project Motor Race. Yeah. Yeah, but nothing's come true, has it? No. One. I know, Mikey, but I'm more chastising the fact that somebody's saying there's 60 cars on a leaked lease release, but it's just a list of cars. It's just a list. I'd rather people stop speculating and just waited. Stop forcing the process. Project Motor Racing, yeah. Project Motor Racing is going to be expensive. But it is a PS5 and a PC release. Which is, and Xbox. Cross-platform, which should be good. Yeah, he's a good racer, is Ben Collins. But it's also got Derek Bell and Johnny Herbert. So, if anybody knows Derek Bell used to own the garage just down the road from where I used to live. It was a Vauxhall dealership, and I would often trip down to that on the bus going into Boston and have a look at the cars that were out there. It was the first place I ever saw a Lotus Carlton. It is a PS5 release, yes. Xbox and PC. Yeah, so if you pay the, I think it's 60 something quid, isn't it, for the game, you'll get the DLC free for ordering early, and then all the DLCs after the first year will be chargeable, which is a bit of a strange pay process considering GT7's been free from the start. But they make the money on GT. They've made the money. Oh shit! Yeah, that's me. I'm going to get 58 seconds of penalties. There's a chance you could beat me, Mikey. The tyres are worked out perfectly at the current settings. The mediums are really on the edge. I didn't get any penalties. I've got 8 seconds. Come on, you can get me. Come on. Come on, Mikey. Why is the yellow flags? His Big Popper stopped on the line. Punt him across. Oh. Mikey wins. Happy days. Right, I think that's my voice done completely. I've got nothing left to give. A 6-star roulette ticket. Happy days for parts. What most useless ticket is there ever? I got a 6-star parts ticket, man. What date is it today? We have. So Sunday we will do a giveaway for memberships. We'll try and get plenty of people in on a Sunday night, and we'll try and do what we do. It's just Wilkie never turns on a Sunday because it's family day. And it's a shame. I think those race specs are good enough. Good call, Big Popper. I'm good for them. They're saved now. They're saved. So that's what we'll race next Friday as we're out of season. Some point this weekend I'll release the tracks and race program and dates for the next league. With that, gentlemen, ladies, I'm going to call it a night. Have a good one. I'm going to use the other hand. It's Friday night. Have a good weekend. It's bank holiday weekend. All the best. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now. Good night, Big Popper. Good night, Mr. Lee. Good night, Mr. Mikey. I don't think there's anybody else on the chat, is there? Just me and Mikey. Solo Migo.
Just me and you.
Just me and you, baby. And then who else is out there? There's 7 of them. So that's Wilkie, Lee and Big Popper. There's 4 to go. They're lurkers. Mikey's going to be watching the stream as well. That's 3 to go. Az is going to have fallen asleep in front.
I was watching the stream.
Oh, now he's turned it off. Oh, he's quit on me. Okay, so Az is there falling asleep in his chair. Who else is there that I can say goodbye to, good night to? Yeah, Walton's, isn't it? Good night, John Boy. Good night, Big Popper. Good night, Mum and Dad. I only do it to make sure I acknowledge people and see people I haven't seen. I don't know, though, because people hide. People lurk. Who else is there? So Norman's gone. Damo's gone. Silver Surfer's gone. Chris is going to be there in the background, isn't he? Chris is always lurking about. And it's a couple of extra seconds of stream. There's Chris. Thorskin's gone. I missed Karl Langer's Guz 55. Karl Langazguz 55. I'm so sorry I missed you. Let's have a look. Channel activity. He joined 16 years ago and has got no subscribers. His only ever chat message was hello and I missed it. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Oh, that was right at the leak point. I missed him. He's never going to come back. Oh. Gutted. Who else has said goodbye? There's Chippy. Chippy was there. Good night, John. We've already said Demon Racer. He never came and joined us. But not to worry. There's 5 now. All the best, folks. See you on the next one. Good night. Take care.